Straight circus, man. A straight circus, and it will not stop. Gabby Williams and Megan Rapinoe absolutely flame Sophie Cunningham. Sophie Cunningham still under attack. We have got to get into it. Welcome to Keep the Vision. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Share the channel, hit the bell notification to hype the video. That'd be greatly appreciated. Let's get right into things. So, Gabby Williams issued out a response to Sophie Cunningham, and Megan Rapinoe also doubled down and blasted Sophie as well. We got Dakich stepping in talking about this. This thing is crazy. Now Gabby Williams wants trans to actually play in games. I mean, yeah, this is wild work. We're just going to get to the work, man. This is wild. Let's get into it. Hold on. Let me get right for y'all.
It's trans rights now is our new. I think it's trans rights now is our new battle. That's what I think I was saying, that like the battles have changed. Oh yes. You know, like our intention's been the same, but now the environment has changed. We see trans people's rights being, you know, stripped away from them. There's a lot of discourse around trans athletes and what they can compete in. I would welcome a trans athlete on my team or against my team anytime. I don't think it's a problem in the world. It's just another way to kind of attack trans people.
All right. It's your opinion. It's your opinion.
On my team or against my team. I see trans people's rights being, you know, stripped away from them. There's a lot of discourse around trans athletes and what they can compete in. I would welcome a trans athlete on my team or against my team anytime. I don't think it's a problem in the world. It's just another way to kind of attack trans people. You know, we've seen players like Lasia Clarendon who stepped into that forefront and have been brave enough and courageous enough to kind of step up. So I guess that's the next battle that we have to fight as athletes.
All right, so Gabby Williams letting it be known. Yeah, damn what Sophie talking about. Yeah, I hear all the discourse she got going on, but I'm down for trans athletes in the league. Megan Rapinoe chimed in on this as well, and Dan Dakich responded to all of this, man. This is wild, man. The WNBA, it's just like a constant circus, to keep it real with you. It's a constant circus, man.
I don't know Sophie, so I can only project what I see about her beliefs based on her actions. Riley Gaines has made it her life's mission to exclude trans people from public life.
It isn't that difficult, Megan. Quit doing what you and all your liberal brethren do. You got you play with the boy. You don't have you play with the girl. It ain't that freaking deep, sweetheart. They're mad. They're bigly mad. Megan Rapinoe and other woke gas bags are mad at our girl Riley Gaines, mad at our other girl Sophie Cunningham. And, you know, we always say, you kind of define yourself by your enemies. And if you've got Megan Rapinoe as an enemy, you're doing all right. You're doing all right. Our favorite gas bag, our favorite moron, she's returned, and she is pissed. She's going at Outkick legend Riley Gaines. She's going at the face of the WNBA, Sophie Cunningham, and she's bigly mad. Wait for it.
Yo, Sophie has so many people going at her. This is wild, man. Whoever would have thought Sophie Cunningham would be like one of the main conversations of the WNBA?
You're going to hear some anger in Megan Rapinoe's voice. Here she goes.
I want to address the controversy that is happening right now around trans women in sports. As you know, I've talked about this a lot and will continue to keep talking about this. I don't know Sophie, so I can only project what I see about her beliefs based on her actions. And seeing a picture of her with Riley Gaines after the game told me everything I need to know about what's happening. Riley Gaines has made it her life's mission to exclude trans people from public life. She's directly tied to the Heritage Foundation, the authors of Project 2025 and now 2026, who have now published a report that suggests that they want to repeal Title IX, the very piece of legislation that allowed athletes like Sophie and myself to compete in sports. Sophie has claimed both to love trans people and support Title IX. And this is where I think the accountability with having a major platform is extremely important. You can hear it even in the language being used that the root of trans exclusion is to protect young girls from men. To be clear, I would love to have that conversation, and it's much needed in this country. But it frames the conversation as if we're protecting young girls from men being in WNBA locker rooms. Around elite.
But from a sports perspective, just because you want to dress up and feel like a woman, and maybe internally your body tells you you're a woman. Nobody's saying that's good, bad, happy, or sad. Great, go do it. All anybody is saying is very simple. Dudes shouldn't be in women's locker room. That's not excluded.
I really think that's it. Like,
that's setting a boundary. And there's a big difference. The boundary is boys with penises not playing against girls, even if they feel as if they are a girl. The feeling is great. The biology says different. Nobody's excluding. A guy with a penis can play boy sports. Nobody's saying you can't. A guy that feels like a girl, that wants to dress like a girl, maybe he's even taking hormone shots, but still was born a boy with a penis, nobody's excluding. There's just a boundary that you're putting up, and that boundary is play with boys. It isn't that difficult, Megan. It's simply not. Now, you can say that Riley Gaines has made this her public life. Riley Gaines has lived it. Riley Gaines has lived having the humiliation of getting ready for the NCAA tournament championships now. This woman is she was the 5th best swimmer in the country in colleges. It's unbelievably good, great. But you guys disparage that. She's lived it, Megan. You lived it when you got your ass kicked by a team of boys under 15 years old.
Damn. Yo, Dan, you've been on one.
In Dallas, and you were the United States women's team. So, again, this is simple biology. And frankly, this is about humiliation. No girl. Look, when you are prepubescent, hey, you have sleepover. My son had a sleepover with Urban Meyer's daughter back in the day. I mean, they were prepubescent. All of a sudden, things change. You're not having that same sleepover. That's all anyone's talking about. That's all anybody is saying. Now, you can spin it like you're some activist, and great. The world needs activists. Trans people need activists. But don't bullshit us. That's all this is, period. Riley Gaines saw something in her life that she knew, and 90% of the people know, was dead wrong. That is, frankly, a boy with a dick in her locker room getting ready for the NCAA championships, and she had the nuts to stand up and to continue to stand up.
Damn, man, Dakich went crazy. Yo, I didn't know you said all that. I didn't know you said all that, Dan. I didn't know you did all that. That was a lot. Dan Dakich not playing games, man. What says you? Get down in the comments. Let me know what you think. Let's keep the vision. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share the channel.